So I'm going to show you a tool now that will instantly connect you with a man. And the reason it will instantly connect you with a man is because it's going to instantly connect you with yourself. And when you're connected with you, that's the way straight into a man's heart. And this tool is called the melting tool. So I want you to notice how you're feeling right now. And when I mean by how you're feeling, I want you to notice what your body feels like, what's going on inside your body. Where there's tension, how do your shoulders feel? How does your chest feel? How does your pelvis feel? How does your tummy feel? So I just want you to take a bit of stock of what it feels like, what thoughts are going through your head, what the situation you have at the moment around men, and notice how that all feels. And now I want you to take your finger and I want you to place it on the back of your hand, and very gently I want you to stroke the back of your hand with your finger. And I want you to draw all your attention to the skin below your finger. And notice what it feels like. You might already have started to feel a calmness, a softening in your body. Things may feel quieter. And just keep your attention on what it feels like under your finger. And now go to the absolute tip of your finger, touching your skin, and make it even gentler. Make it like a feather-like touch on your skin. Slow it down, slow the movement down. And just notice how that feels. And notice what's going on in your body. I can feel my shoulders softening. I can feel as if everything's sinking down. I can feel it almost like a stirring of emotions. I can feel a connection in my body. And if there's thoughts in your head, let them drop down. Drop them down into your pelvis. And turn your attention back to your finger and what it feels like touching your skin. Maybe move up your arm, go past your wrist and up your arm. Notice what it feels like as you move up there. And as you breathe, imagine your heart opening. As everything softens, let your heart open. Now this will connect instantaneously with a man. We can only connect to a certain depth and level when we talk to a man from our head, or when we're in our thoughts. There's only a certain depth of connection we can have with a man. When we're in our and connected with our body, that's a whole different ball game. That's when a man can really see us and feel us. A man can feel what's going on inside us. Have you ever had that situation where you're really angry or really sad and you try and cover it up and tell him everything's okay? Well, he can feel your anger and he can feel your sadness. I suppose just like if it's one of your friends who's telling you they're absolutely fine and you can feel what's going on inside. It's the same for a man when he's connecting, with us. And what's lovely is if that resistance for him to be able to feel what you're feeling, there was no resistance there, that he could go directly into feeling what you're feeling. And just by doing this without saying anything, as you feel what it feels like to touch your skin, he will feel that. And it will feel a very safe place for him. And this is a great tool to do when you're with a man. Now, if you're online dating at the moment and, you know, because of the restrictions at the moment, all you can do is a video date, then I want you to imagine melting when you're on the call with him. So just do what you're doing now. Just take your finger and just touch your skin. You could use, you know, if you've really got a lovely fluffy cushion or throw, that's the same, you can touch that. But I think there's something really beautiful about feeling the connection with your own body and your own skin. Just try it next time you're on a video call, or even just a phone call with your husband. Just touch your skin and drop down into that quiet, still, peaceful, relaxed place. And if emotions come up, if you feel maybe sadness, maybe anger, feel it. Just feel it in his presence. And when you're physically with a guy, you know, you're on a first date, you're having a walk, you're sat opposite in a coffee shop, melt into yourself in his presence. And when you're at home with your guy and you sat on the sofa, try this. Sit next to him and melt. Just touch the back of your hand. Just feel that connection. And turn all your attention, everything, onto the very tip of your finger. Just touching your skin. Stroking the back of your hand. Just notice what he does. And when you're on a date or you're with your guy and he reaches out to give you a kiss, touch your arm, I want you to be very, very aware of where the contact is from him. Feel his fingers on your skin. And it's the same thing. Feel what it feels like to feel his fingers touching your skin. If he's leaning in to give you a kiss on the cheek, feel his cheek touching your cheek. Put all your attention into that place and melt. Melt into that moment. This is incredibly attractive to a guy because what he's not connecting with are the thoughts in your head. What happens if, when he kisses me, what's going to happen next? Oh gosh, you know, I can't be, you know, I've got to start thinking about work, or whatever's going on in your head is a barrier. It's a barrier to connection with him. By you connecting in with that tiny part of your body that he's touching, will just open up the connection between you. So give it a go and let me know in the comments what you notice. Love you.